Yo, what's going on, Chicago Sports Hub? Me and Bart here, giving y'all UFC Fight Night predictions for this weekend. Valentina Schevchenko versus Alexa Grasso, Part 2. And we got NFL predictions Week 2.
UFC Noche, weekend full of violence, bro. We got football and UFC. Let's get it.
Let's go. Let's talk about the first fight, man. For UFC, Tracy Cortez versus Jasmine
Jesudovichus.
Jesuda Vicious. Yeah,
Vicious
crazy
bitch.
name. But you said a vicious, a vicious bitch. Now for real though. Let's talk about Jasmine, man. She's 34 years old, 9-2. She has a longer reach, man. 68 inches compared to Tracy Cortez, 65.5. And we seen me and Bart seen Jasmine fought last time and shit. It was a big upset, right?
Yeah, what is it? UFC 288?
289.
289.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember, but she was fighting Miranda Maverick, who was like going in at minus 450, minus 500.
And she's a good fighter too.
And Miranda Maverick, yeah, she's established in the division. And man, Jasmine she just outworked her, bro. She got the decision in that fight. It wasn't a fluke win at all, and I think it showed that Jasmine is kind of legit, bro. She's definitely improving in every fight she's been in, and she's active. She's pretty active compared to Cortez.
Yeah, Tracy Cortez, she's 10-1, 29 years old. Like Bart said, I mean, she had a fight back in 2022, but it's just, like Bart was saying, she's not that much active. But the only reason why I'm leaning towards Jasmine is because that big upset win that she had against Miranda Maverick. And it wasn't like a fluke or anything. Like, she was doing pretty good the entire fight against Miranda Maverick.
She was getting her own takedowns against the established wrestlers. So.
Yeah, for sure. So I can see that. You know what I'm saying? I can see Jasmine going out the takedowns and landing some good strikes. So I'm leaning towards Jasmine moneyline for this fight. But me and Bart really like the fight to go the distance for this one as a parlay piece.
Yeah, it's minus 400 right now.
Oh, shit.
It's a steep one, so it's definitely a parlay piece. But, man, I feel like in women fights, the reach plays a really big advantage. And Jasmine's got that too over Cortez. 68-inch to 65-inch, 65-inch reach. And, man, like I said, the inactivity for Cortez just worries me. But I'm taking Jasmine here as the underdog. Slight underdog. She's plus 102 right now on DraftKings.
I'll take it, yeah. So we got, man. Let's talk about the next fight, man. Oh, who we got? Roman
Kopylov and Josh Fremd. All right, so Roman Kopylov, he's 11-2. He's got a 75-inch reach. He's Russian. He's on a, what is he right now? 3-fight win streak right now in the UFC. His last loss was to Albert Duraev. Pretty good opponent.
Yeah.
Well, let me get into Josh Fremd too. He's 11-4, 4 TKOs, 4 subs, and 3 decisions. His 4 losses are 1 TKO, 1 sub, and 2 decisions. And he's he's 6'4", so he's a tall ass motherfucker.
Yeah, Josh. Yeah, he's tall.
But I'm not gonna lie, Josh Fremd last fight, he was going in at a minus 350 favorite against Jamie Pickett, who's not that great of a fighter, and Jamie Pickett made it a close ass fight.
He did.
I was worried because I remember I had Josh Fremd as a parlay piece there, but man, they gave it to him 30-27. I remember clear as day. He won, I guess, each round very closely, but man, Kopylov, his last fight. Remember that knockout?
Yeah, I do. That was a nice ass knockout.
Yeah, against Claudio Ribeiro. He had a KO head kick and knocked him out cold. So, man, I'm gonna go with the Russian here, guys. I think the striking is just gonna overpower him, and overpower Fremd, and I think he'll be equalize on the wrestling. Like, he could stuff the takedowns. Even if he gets taken down, he'll get it back up quick.
Type shit.
Josh Fremd won't be able to do too much damage on the ground on him, I feel like. Just because we didn't see it against Pickett.
Yeah.
Who he should have done that to. So, just going off that last fight, I'm gonna go with Kopylov here.
Hell yeah, man. I agree. I'm going Roman as well because he looked really good, and his last fight, and like Bart was saying, Josh did not look good at all his last fight, and he should have dominated that fight.
He
you know?
really should have, bro.
So he did it. So yeah, you got Roman for that one, man.
He's minus 310 right now, money line.
Okay, nice parlay piece. Let's talk about Fernando Padilla versus Kyle Nelson. Moving on to the main card. Fernando Padilla, he's 15-4, 26 years old. Kyle Nelson, he's 14-5 with one draw, 32 years old, a little older. But Fernando Padilla, man, he has a 5-inch reach advantage when it comes to the reach and longage and all that other shit. And I think I'm gonna lean towards Fernando Padilla here, man, just because I feel like his striking is more crisp, more accurate compared to Kyle Nelson. What you think, Bart?
Yeah, this fight's in the featherweight division, so reach definitely plays a bit. I feel like reach plays a way bigger role in the smaller divisions, especially. And Kyle Nelson, I'm not gonna lie, his last fight, he surprised us all. He was a big underdog. He got the win.
Do you remember what the odds was for Kyle Nelson?
It was somewhere in the plus 300s.
That's crazy. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Every Canadian fighter won on that card, so there was something in the air that night. But man, Padilla, like you said, bro, his striking's so fucking crisp. He's so fluid in there. Man, he's a great kickboxer. The only thing I'm worried about is Kyle Nelson wrestling.
Mm-hmm. I am too. I can't lie.
But man, I love fight to start round 2 here, minus 250 parlay piece.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys don't want to pick a
fighter,
pick a fighter here. That's a great parlay piece because I do think at the end of the day they're evenly matched. Like one guy's striking is a lot better than the others, and one guy's wrestling is a lot better than the other. So it should equal out. I do think they'll survive 5 minutes in there. I don't think they're gonna go balls to the wall fucking first round,
That'd be wild. Shit. Fernando Padilla, he's definitely capable of taking motherfuckers out in the first round. But like you said, these guys are even out. Kyle Nelson, he has the wrestling. I can see it. The fight started round 2. I like that a lot, actually, guys. Fernando Padilla, Kyle Nelson fight to start round 2 a lot more than I like Fernando Padilla money line. I mean, it's kind of the same odds a little bit, so.
Yeah. As well just take fight to start round 2. That's what we're more confident in, for sure.
That's what we got, man. Let's move on to Raul Rosas versus Terrence Mitchell, man.
Well, let's just talk about how crazy is it that there's a fucking 18-year-old. I'm 6 years older than this motherfucker, bro. Props to him for being even in there.
For sure.
He's a huge prospect. He's definitely he's got a big name just because of how young he is and how impressive he was on the Contender Series. But we saw that jump. What card was that where he fought Christian Rodriguez?
It was
287 Miami.
287, yeah.
287.
Yeah.
Or that was Cejudo maybe.
I believe so.
Yeah, Cejudo and Sterling.
Like
it was either Cejudo, Sterling, or Adesanya Pereira too. But man, fucking, I think there's a claim that you can sprinkle a little 10-20 on Terrence Mitchell here.
Yeah, man.
I'm not confident in it because Raul Rosas is coming in at what, minus 700?
Minus 850 right now.
Minus 850.
Well, last time I checked.
I feel like, man, he doesn't have grown man strength yet. It's a real thing, bro. He's 18. He's a fucking teenager. For another year or 2, he's gonna be 19 next year. It's he can't even fucking drink, bro. It's crazy, but man, I just think there's a world in which Terrence Mitchell gets it done. I don't see Rosas losing 2 in a row, but I don't think it hurts to put a little bit 5 or 10 just because of the odds.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, because I don't like... What the fuck can you do with that minus 850 for Rosas, man?
That's not even a parlay piece in my opinion. You know what you're going to do? Add a fucking plus 20 to your shit.
But Raul Rosas, he's 7-1, 18 years old, like Bart was saying. Terrence Mitchell, he's 14-3, 33 years old. He's older, 74 inches compared to 70. Hold on, excuse me, guys. Terrence Mitchell, his reach advantage is 74 inches. Raul Rosas is 67. That's long. You know what I'm saying? You guys long.
Huge. 7 inches is a huge discrepancy.
And look, guys, Terrence Mitchell, he has 8 TKOs and 6 submission wins. That tells me something. Like, this guy's not a bum. Like, he has some type of skill. And we seen Raul Rosas, his last fight. Don't get me wrong. He's top prospect. He's a really good fighter, really good wrestler, too. I'm a fan of him. But his last fight showed me that, like, damn, maybe he is too young. Maybe when he goes against a real top, opponent who got competition, he might have a hard time. So, man, I think I'm going to go with Bar here, too, as well. I'm going to sprinkle a little something on Terrence Mitchell, man, plus 500. Why not? But I do like the fight to start in round 2, plus 164, guys.
I love it. I love it, bro. If you guys are confident that these guys are, like, evenly matched, even go after the 1.5 at plus 210 here. But I love round 2 more. I like round 2 a lot. I think that's the only play you got here, really.
Yeah, honestly, because don't be surprised if Raul Rosas, he smokes some, submits some. That's probably why he's minus 850. But we seen that last fight, too, though. He was a big favorite and he lost. So, why not? Nice play, plus 164. Fight to start round 2. And if you feel like it's going to be upset, plus 500, shit.
Go ahead. Shit. I'm not going to lie, though, bro. Like, this fight, man, Raul Rosas, we saw the jump from Contender Series competition to UFC competition. The guys in the UFC are leaps and bounds beyond, the Contender Series, bro. Even guys who win on the Contender Series don't always get awarded a contract.
Yeah.
But in that fight against Rodriguez, bro, Raul Rosas looked real sloppy shooting for the takedowns. He was telegraphing them. If he doesn't get them naturally against Mitchell, then I think he's gonna have a hard time here.
Yeah,
honestly,
for sure.
I think he's still gonna eventually get it done, but I do think he'll run into some problems.
For sure. I mean, don't get me wrong. Terrence Mitchell is about to be his second fight in the UFC. I know he's a little older. It might seem like he's been in the UFC for long, but he hasn't. But still, you can't underestimate him, bro.
Yeah. Especially with the submission ability too, with the takedowns, you never know.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that's what we got for that one, man. Fight to start round 2. Raul Rosas versus Terrence Mitchell, and if you want Terrence Mitchell upset, sprinkle on that bitch. Let's talk about the co-main event, man. Kevin Holland versus Jack Della Maddalena. Kevin Holland, 25-9, 30 years old. Jack, he's 15-2, 27 years old. But guys, Kevin Holland, he's longer and taller. Kevin Holland, 6'2". His reach advantage is 81. Jack, he's fucking 5'9" and 73 inches. So Kevin Holland's 81 inches, Jack is 73. That's a huge motherfucking difference, bro.
That is huge.
But not only that, though, fucking the competition that Kevin Holland fought. Wonderboy, Chimaev, Posevenio, Michael Chiesa, Marvin Vettori, fucking Derek Brunson. The list goes on. Don't get me wrong. Jackie's raw. 5-0 in the UFC so far, but...
Let's talk about Jack's last fight first, though, bro.
What?
Against Van Hassel.
Yeah, you're right. It was kind of close, right?
It was... Jack lost a round, and I believe it was unanimous decision 29-28 all around. I think so. But, man, his fight IQ was just awful. Remember, he would get taken down and just go for the guillotine every single time.
Before I'm interrupting you. It's that ball swole dude you fought, right?
Yes.
Okay, I remember now. I definitely remember now.
It was a short notice fight. I forgot who he was supposed to fight originally. But
I forgot too.
I might look it up real quick. But like I'm saying, y'all, man, Jack, he got exposed a little bit in this last fight. I know Holland's not gonna go for no takedowns. He's gonna keep it striking, especially with the advantage and the reach.
Yeah.
But man, we saw like a flaw in Jack's game. He was a minus 800 favorite that last fight.
Yeah, bro.
Remember, he made it close. So
super close fight. I was like, wow.
That was a very close fight, and his takedown defense was just so bad. It was the first time he got tested, and it was by a guy we haven't even seen fight again.
Right. So imagine a Kevin Holland, a motherfucker who's been experienced in the UFC, fought the top competition in the UFC. This is definitely Jack's Della Maddalena's first test, bro.
First test, and let's see how he does. I think he'll have his moments, but I'm taking Holland all the way here at plus money. Give it to me.
And that's what's fucking crazy, guys. Kevin Holland's underdog plus 122. What the fuck?
And
it's kind of fucking my head a little bit.
Jack, even though he's 15-2 has 17 fights, he's 27. He's still not at that level where like you reach your prime. He's about to get there. You feel me?
For sure.
But Holland's 30. I feel like 30 is when you're at your best. Between 30 to 32 in the UFC because you've gained so much knowledge and shit from your previous fights. You kind of have that to be in your prime. Holland just more experienced, the competition, like you said, the reach, everything points Holland here. And shit, I mean, Jack, he's got time to improve. Like we said, he's 27.
Yeah.
Even if he takes this L, it's not the end of the world. But if Holland takes the L, he's moving far back down the rankings.
Yeah, so for sure. Basically what Bart said, man. Spot on. But we both got Kevin Holland here, man. Underdog plus 122. Let's talk about the main event. Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Schevchenko. Grasso, 16-3, 30 years old. Valentina Schevchenko, she's 23-4, 35 years old. I mean, we seen part one. You know, Alexa Grasso got the submission win, Mexican champion in the flyweight division. The key that I feel like Alexa Grasso needs to do, she might not defend all the takedowns, but she needs to defend at least half and move forward. And, you know, put more strikes and more pressure on Valentina. That's the only way that I feel like Alexa Grasso could win. We both know that fucking Valentina Shevchenko, she's going to go after those fucking takedowns to wrestle for her to win. I think the underdog wins here, guys. I think Grasso is still the champ. It's just like, in my mind, it's kind of like, damn, Grasso is probably progressing, and Valentina Shevchenko might be on the decline. What you think of Art?
First off, Grasso, you fine as hell. But
God, bro.
man, I'm not gonna lie. I said I'll never go against Sway again when he called that shit at plus 550. I'll never forget that shit. I remember fucking being speechless and shit. I was so happy for this motherfucker. I even remember what he put on the bet, what bonus bet it was.
Yeah.
Gee, I ain't gonna lie. That shit was craziness, fucking madness. It was like almost as crazy as what happened in 293 with Strickland, but
yeah,
bro. But man, Valentina, her last two fights, bro. She's shown the decline, and man, she's getting gassed the fuck out in the third, fourth round, bro. I watched that Alexa Grasso fight back. I think Alexa Grasso won the first round. Second and third, Valentina won simply because of her wrestling. Grasso could get up, but sometimes she fucking couldn't. You know, Valentina just got to positions where, like, she had her in a crucifix at one point, or was about to get her in a crucifix position, and Grasso fucking willed her way out of that, man. I do not want to go against Grasso here. Man, I think Valentina gets it done in a decision. I just don't think we're ever going to see Valentina like minus 150 odds again.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think if she loses, it's over. She's going to retire. I don't think she's going to come and make another run. I think if she loses right here, this is going to be like a Joanna and Jacek retiring, you know, against Wei Li Zhang.
Okay, I can see that.
Because I think if Valentina's not at the top, I think she knows, like, there's no point in me doing this if I don't have it anymore. So I think her body's kind of getting away from her. With all that being said, I think it's going to be a close-ass fight, possibly even a fucking split decision. Man, like, it's a tough fight to call. I'm really on the edge. I'm 50-50. Like, I'm leaning with Schevchenko, but I would not be surprised at all if Grasso pulls out again. Then we have a new era of women's fucking UFC fucking, you know?
That's also how I see it too,
and
bro.
I think that's what they want because of these last two Valentina fights, it's like she was Amanda Nunes looking, you know? She really showed her decline. And like you said, bro, Grasso's striking, Grasso's boxing is just... It's nice. Better than fucking Valentina. And how many girls can you say that about in the fucking UFC? Because Valentina's like the most well-rounded, I thought, after Nunes retired.
For sure.
But no. I mean...
Who you got?
I got Grasso. I can't go against you, bro. I can't go against you after that plus 500.
Oh,
Valentina fucking, you're on the decline, girl. Get your ass out of here.
I'm dead. All right. We're going to run it back for you guys real quick on who we got for the UFC this weekend. Tracy Cortez versus Jasmine. We both got Jasmine to win versus Tracy Cortez, but we also like to fight to go to distance as a parlay piece. That's what we got for that one. Roman versus Josh Freeman. We got Roman to win, money line, beating Josh Freeman for that fight. Then we got fucking Raul Rosas versus Terrence Mitchell. We like the fight to start round 2 for that fight. And if you want to go after the big upset, sprinkle Terrence Mitchell for that one, guys. The next one, Kevin Holland versus Jack. We like Kevin Holland plus 122 underdog. And we both are going with Alexa Grasso and Still. That's what we got for UFC.
And what I say, she's 30 years old. That's the prime.
Damn, you did say that, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's, yeah. All right, man, let's move on to NFL real quick.
Let's go.
We're we're just going to run it through real quick. Tonight, Eagles versus the fucking Vikings. They're at Philly. I got, Philly minus 6.5 covering. I know it's kind of too much, but I can see it.
I'm Eagles all the way tonight, too.
Packers versus the Falcons. They're at Atlanta, man. I like the Falcons plus 3.5. Alternate spread it. Yeah, it's kind of crazy because Desmond Ryder, what his name is, the quarterback for the Falcons. He's undefeated at home at Atlanta whenever he started.
That's crazy.
So that's the reason why, if you want to go the better value, better odds, Falcons money line. But I can see it be the close game. I like Falcons plus 3.5 alternate spread for that one. What you thinking for that game?
I'm opposite here. I like the Packers here plus 3.5 here.
Okay.
I just think Jordan Love impressed me. I don't think the Bears defense is that bad. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I just don't think it's that bad, and he looked fucking great. And Atlanta's defense is garbage. Also, Aaron Jones or AJ Dillon getting in because Atlanta's rush defense is fucking abysmal.
I do like Aaron Jones touchdown in the back, by the way. I do like that. I like that. Bears versus the Buccaneers. Talk about the next game, man. I can't pick a winner. I honestly can't, but I do like Mike Evans to score a touchdown on the Bears, man. What you thinking for that one?
Man, tough one. I think the Bucs look pretty good.
Baker Mayfield, I was impressed.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
Tough one. I like alternate over 36.5. And I like Fields, if you guys could maybe edge same game parlay over 50 rushing yards and over 36.5.
All right. That's what we got for that game. Let's talk about the Seahawks versus the Detroit Lions. They're at Detroit. I can't pick a winner for this one either. But I kind of see the Lions, man. I don't know. They're changing the culture around. There was a big win against Kansas City at Kansas City, Arrowhead Stadium. They're looking like the Lions team are hungry, and they might be for real this year. So if you want to go after the Lions money line, you can. But I do like Kenneth Walker to score a touchdown, running back from the Seahawks. And I like Gibbs, the rookie running back from the Lions, to score a touchdown in this game as well.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. Lions defense impressed me,
yeah,
motherfucker. So I think Gino to throw a pick and Lions to win here.
Oh, and Hutchinson. Hutchinson recorded a sack, man. Look at the odds on that. I'm not too sure what's the odds, but look after that. Let's talk about the next game. Raiders versus the Bills. They're at Buffalo. The odds are kind of ugly for this one. Minus 9.5 for the Bills. They're a big favorite. I can't really pick on that. But I do like Josh Allen to throw 2 passing touchdowns and Bills to win. I think he has a bounce-back game here at Buffalo.
I'm taking plus 14 Raiders.
I like that because I can see it, bro.
Yeah.
What's the odds on that?
Minus 210.
That's not bad. I like that. Let's talk about the next game. Chargers for the Titans. They're at Tennessee. The Titans, I don't give a damn if Hopkins is on the offense. If they still have Ryan Tannehill as a quarterback, forget about it. Because they were struggling. I get it, it's week 1. Saints defense is solid, but they were struggling, bro, to move the ball down the field. And the Chargers,
what a fucking game, right?
The Chargers, even though they lost last week against the Dolphins, the Chargers offense are going to lit your ass up. Especially against this fucking Titans secondary. So I got the Chargers beating the Titans and Chargers covering the -3 for that game.
I love Chargers -3 here. I do also like Derrick Henry to get in this week.
I do too.
He didn't get in last week. So,
yeah.
And the Chargers defense isn't that great. I mean,
Yeah. Let's talk about the next game. Ravens versus Bengals. They're at Cincinnati. This one's tough, man. I'm back and forth. I want to go with the Ravens, but then something's telling me the Bengals bounce back game for Joe Burrow. I got the Bengals covering -3 at Cincinnati. I'm not confident though.
We know what Burrow does against the fucking Ravens.
That is true. Forgot about that.
And
Yeah.
Burrow had like 1,000 passing yards last year against the fucking Ravens. But he had 80 last week, so motherfucker, you blew my fucking parlays up. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I like Lamar Jackson to get in this week for this game.
True. Ooh, he ain't get it last week. You're right. I like that this week, actually, man. So, Lamar Jackson touchdown as well for that game, guys. Let's talk about the next one. Colts versus the Texans. They're at Houston. The Colts, they put on a pretty decent game against the fucking Jaguars.
I don't understand the odds here. Was somebody out or some shit, bro?
Anthony Richardson, he's questionable. Yeah, he left the game early in the fourth quarter due to an injury. Hopefully he's not serious. So I'm not too sure if he's starting. That's kind of why the odds are super close. But Minshew, backup quarterback, I kind of trust him, especially with the Colts defense. I think Colts win. Colts money line.
Colts have had a great defense the past 3 years. I don't know if you guys noticed, and Houston fucking sucks. I think Colts win without Richardson, with Richardson or without Richardson here.
Okay.
Plus 100 too. Yeah, give me that.
Yeah, man. That's what we got for that one. Let's talk about this next game. Chiefs versus the Jaguars. They're at Jacksonville. I see a bounce back game here for the Chiefs. If Travis Kelce's playing, but I don't think he is. Even though he's not playing or not, I think the Chiefs bounce back regardless. But I do like Isaiah Pacheco to score a touchdown and Chiefs to win for this game.
I got Jaguars plus 7.5 here, minus 215. I just think the Jaguars, man, ever since Doug Peterson, he changed that culture around.
He did.
Same way, kind of like the Lions. I'm
Yeah.
surprised that they make the playoffs this year even.
Yeah, I mean, shit, man. I also like Calvin Ridley to score a touchdown in this game, guys. Chiefs secondary against Calvin Ridley, good luck.
Yeah, bro.
Good luck. But let's talk about this next game, man. 49ers versus the Rams. They're at L.A. Listen, I got Deebo Samuel to score a touchdown. He didn't score one last week, and he likes scoring on the Rams for some damn reason. And the 49ers defense, I think, is going to give Matthew Stafford a hard time, and against these rookie wide receivers, Cooper Kupp is not out. I mean, he's not playing, so he's out. So I got 49ers covering -7 for this game, and Deebo Samuel score a touchdown.
I'll be a little bit more aggressive here. I'll even take the 49ers minus 10 here. I love the 49ers this year. They are fucking stacked. And I think Brock Purdy is legit. Especially in that system of Shanahan. There, you can't say shit about Purdy,
Yeah, look what he did against the fucking Steelers, bro.
Steelers, it's not like Steelers have a fucking bad defense at all, so.
Yeah, man. So we got for that one. Let's talk about the Giants versus the Cardinals. They're at Arizona. I see a bounce back game here for the Giants, but I really like Saquon Barkley to score a touchdown for this game. What you got?
I think Saquon Barkley goes off this game. I would jump all over like rushing plus receiving yards if it's at like a good number like 75 or so, 70. I like Saquon Barkley there. I do like him to score the touchdown too. Man, the Giants look so fucking bad, bro. I don't really like what the fuck. I was watching that game. I had to turn that shit off.
Me too, bro. I was like, Jesus.
It was like fucking. It was like being in Little League, fucking mercy rule and shit. I got the I got the Giants too, but I'm not even that confident in it.
Yeah, I'm more confident in Saquon Barkley score a touchdown.
Yeah, I'm more confident in my Saquon Barkley props too.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about this next game. Jets versus the Cowboys. They're at Dallas. I like the under 38.5. Both great defense here, but I also like the Jets plus 10. I don't know, man. I mean, we seen the Jets defense, how they play against the Bills. They look good. We seen the Cowboys defense, how they're going against the Giants. I see it being a close game. Kind of a close game. I won't be surprised if Cowboys win, by 7 or by 3. But plus 10 Jets, I like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit safer. I'm gonna go plus 14, minus 210 Jets.
I like that. All right, let's talk about Commanders versus the Broncos. They're at Denver. Listen, I told you last week, and look, you can't trust these motherfuckers yet. I don't know what the hell's going on. Even with Sean Payton, bro. They hired him, and it's still like they fucking struggling over there in Denver. I know it's week 1. Let's give it some time. But fuck that. They got to prove it to me. I got Commanders plus 3.5.
Man, I like the Broncos here this week.
You like Broncos?
I like Broncos here.
I can see a win, but fuck that. They gotta prove it to me, man. Let's talk about Dolphins versus Patriots, bro. Ooh, this is a tough one. But you know what? I don't have a winner for this game, but I do like Waddle to score a touchdown for this game. He didn't score one last week. Tyreek Hill, he had a big week. I think Waddle's due for a big week this one.
We know how Bill Belichick is. Game plan master.
Yeah.
He figures out a way to stop motherfuckers. Even last week almost came back and beat the Eagles.
It's Sunday night, by the way.
Son of a bitch. This is a tough one. Yeah. I like Mac Jones, 2 touchdowns, and Dolphins to win.
What's the spread on this? Is it even?
It's -3 for the Dolphins. -155 money line and +130 for the Patriots.
I like +3.5 for the Patriots for this game. And Waddle score touchdown.
I like that a lot, actually. I think it's going to be a close game.
Yeah.
It's a divisional game, too. Usually pretty close, unless you're the Giants.
Right. Let's talk about Monday night. We got a doubleheader, guys. 2 games on Monday night. Saints versus the Panthers. The Panthers rookie quarterback. They're struggling, rebuilding. Their card looks pretty slight with the Saints' new offense. I got Saints covering -3 for that fight.
Man,
for that game.
Bro, Derek Carr, I don't know. You seen the hit he took last week?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. But I think Derek Carr is going to have some success in New Orleans. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'll take Olave, touchdown scorer here, and Saints to win.
All right. Browns versus Steelers. They're at Pittsburgh. I got Browns, man, -2.5. I think Deshaun Watson, the Browns, they're looking pretty good. And Kenny Pickett, I don't know. And the offense, they're kind of struggling still.
I don't
developing.
understand, man. I didn't understand the Steelers last week being +130, +110 actually against the 49ers. And I don't understand the +114, especially after how the Browns looked against the Bengals. They put T. Higgins ain't even have a fucking point in fantasy. So I think the Browns' defense, shit, they might be very legitimate this year.
Yeah, man. So that's what we got for this fucking weekend, man. Tune in. Like, subscribe, share all that other shit. Tune in next episode. Tune in to NFL, UFC. Big weekend, man. Let's get it. Peace out.